Five Out Basketball, five segments, five takes. This is the podcast for NBA conversations. This is Five Out Basketball, and it starts in 3, 2, 1.
So here's the thing, right? There's been a lot of talk about statues. And to get a statue, you probably want to have a ring on your name. If you have a ring, team might consider giving you a statue, right? So not too long ago, Stephen A put out a list of players he thinks will get a statue pretty soon, or within their at the end of their career, whatever. So with our last segment of the day, I wanted to discuss each one of the guys he had on his list, and if I agree or disagree with them getting a statue. So let's get right into it. All right, so first name on that list was Steph Curry. I feel like I really don't have to say too much, but this is an easy yes for me. We're talking about the greatest shooter of all time, revolutionized basketball, the second or greatest point guard of all time, depending on who you ask, and the greatest warrior of all time. I mean, I feel like, again, he checks all the boxes. Won 4 rings, 2 MVPs, won unanimously, and just how much he's done for that Warriors organization, he's easily getting a statue. At the end of his career, especially if he ends up retiring a Warrior, which it seems like he will. I don't think he'll end up going anywhere else. So, yeah, I think it's easy for Steph to become a Warriors statue holder. And I don't think I have to say too much about Steph being a statue guy. I feel like that's so obvious that I don't have to waste too much time. Next one, LeBron James on the Cavaliers. Again, this is an easy one. You know, how much he done for Cleveland. I'll be honest, when I think of Cleveland, I think of LeBron James. Call me a casual. I don't know a lot about Cleveland, but I know who LeBron is. And two-time MVP, won them their one and only championship, and it was probably the greatest ring ever. He's a Cavs legend. He's the GOAT of Cleveland, all this and that. You can't not give LeBron a statue in Cleveland. You know, if the Cavs don't give him a statue in Cleveland, they messed up, honestly speaking. So I think that's another obvious, easy yes. I think the next three is where you could we'll have a bit of more of a conversation, but then the first two, obvious. Oh man, the next one, LeBron James with the Heat. I'm gonna go no. So here's the thing. Did he accomplish some stuff with Heat? Two-time MVP, two-time champ. That's a lot. Not a lot, but that's some stuff. And he only played for the team 4 years. I feel like it is a little bit hard to give a player a whole statue if he only played for your team for 4 years of his career, right? Now, was he successful in that time? Yes, but for him to have only played 4 seasons, to give him a statue is kind of crazy, right? So I'm gonna go no, and I want you guys to keep this in mind. There's a different level between statue status and jersey retirement status. Like LeBron has easily hit that jersey retirement status. Like they have to retire. I mean, I don't know if they can now because they retired Bill Russell's number, and that was the number LeBron wore. But let's just say that Miami Heat organization, they're gonna have to figure out a way to retire his jersey because he deserves that retirement jersey. So LeBron's name should be retired in that Miami Heat rafters, but a statue, I don't know about that one. I just don't think he played there long enough, which is fine. He wasn't his, it was only supposed to be a temporary stay anyways. Well, I guess he wanted to win 8 championships. Hey, Jalen Brown wants to win 5. Anyways, LeBron James, I don't think he'll get a statue in Miami. If he got one, I wouldn't be like, what? But I'd be more like, nah. I'm gonna go no for LeBron in Miami getting a statue. I just feel like he didn't reach statue status in Miami. I think he won a lot and was able to boost his own career and even boost Miami Heat as a whole, and get a jersey retired there. But compare this, right, with Steph. Now this isn't, you know, easy because the Lakers have had pedigree and still retired and made guys statues after they already had their own stuff going. But considering Steph, right? A warrior for life and won 4 rings and pretty much brought this team up. Like the Warriors didn't even have that much value until Steph blew up, and then now they're one of the most valuable teams in sports, right? LeBron and Cleveland, again, they didn't really have much history before LeBron. LeBron became their history. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy to get those dudes. I know LeBron wasn't a Cavs lifer, but dude, you can't not have LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? For Miami, they've had pedigree. He came there for 4 years, did a lot in those 4 years, but not enough to get a whole statue. So that's my argument. Next up, this is a very controversial one, I feel like. I feel like it really shouldn't be, but it is. Klay Thompson and Draymond Green. I'm gonna go no. Again, I don't think those two reached statue status. I think they'll be Warriors for lifers. And if they got one, I wouldn't be pissed, but I'd be like, "Ooh, okay, I guess." But I think Steph is the only guy from this era of Warriors basketball that will get a statue. Clay and Draymond are easily Hall of Famers, easily jersey retirement guys, easily. No argument there. But in terms of getting a statue, that's a different level that I just don't think they reached because individually they didn't really like do a lot. Like I know, Dre has his deep depoy and stuff, and they both made all-star teams and all NBA teams, but no MVPs. And when you look at the Warriors championships, like it was always Steph. It was always Steph. And hey, Scottie Pippen has a statue, I'm pretty sure, but that's 6 rings. And that's a different time. This era in basketball, I just don't think those two played as huge of a role as like a Steph did to get a statue. Like, no, I don't think they reached that status of player, but they reached jersey retirement. Like, yes, the Warriors will do good by retiring their jerseys, but I don't think they'll get a statue. Plus, I'm thinking like, what signature move would they have for like Clay and Dre? Like, well, I think Steph, it would probably be some shooting form, his shooting form. I think that's easy. Um, it literally timeout, easy. Not even too much to think about there. And but for Clay and Dre, it's like, what would you even put? You know, you don't want to have Draymond's backpack jumper on the as a statue. Maybe him like flexing or something, but I don't know. I just don't think those two reached statue status. And last but not least, Giannis Antetokounmpo. I'm gonna go yes. I think he's accolades are there. Accolades are fully there. He's won a championship for the Bucks for the first time since the 70s. He's gonna probably break a bunch of Milwaukee Bucks records in terms of like numbers. And it seems like he'll be a Buck for life. And I feel like for that he'll end up definitely boosting because he has a perfect mix of accolades and longevity in terms of being with that one team. Like when you look at my two no's, you look at LeBron as a no, accolades are there, right? But the longevity is far from there. When it comes to Clay and Dre, accolades are also there low key, and the longevity is there too. But their accolades are a bit weaker compared to like Braun, Steph, and Giannis, right? But when you look at Giannis, accolades are there, and if things go right, the longevity will be there. And you just can't think of the Milwaukee Bucks without thinking about Giannis Antetokounmpo. So I think for those reasons, I'm gonna go yes. So you can disagree. I'm not gonna. This is not like this is the truth. No, if you guys disagree, let me know what you think. Let me know who you disagree with and what you think. Give me a reason. I don't want to just hear yes. That's it. Give me a reason. I'm curious. So yeah, this was the 5 segments, man. I feel like I did my thing on this, and this was a solo episode. Joey will be back, guys, so don't worry. If you miss Joey, he will be back in next episode for his own solo um pod. But yeah, those are our 5 segments. But I know this is usually Joey's thing, but I figured I'll try out fun topic. We always end on a fun topic. So I pose a question. This is also for you guys to answer if you want. If you played 48 minutes in an NBA game, what are your numbers? I want to see which one of you guys are realistic and unrealistic. So for me, I realistically think in 48 minutes, I damn near would not score, bro. Unless I cherry pick and get a layup, that's the only way I score. So my numbers are probably I'm gonna get that cherry pick. I'm cherry picking at one point. I'm getting 2 points, no rebounds. I feel like I could get 1 or 2 assists just because the dude I passed the ball to makes the shot, not because I made some crazy play. I feel like if I just make a pass, a dude will make a shot. I ain't getting no steals, bruh. I don't even really get steals for real at the rec, so I'm not gonna act like I'm a, some lockdown steal merchant. I don't think I'm getting no block either, bro. I'm not, because I probably not even jump one of these dudes, bro. They might put me in the basket. Um, I'd probably shoot one for like 8. Probably getting like 3, 4 fouls, probably like 6 turnovers, bro. I'm probably getting hella. Yeah, it's gonna be an ugly game, but at least I can say I played in the NBA. So yeah, that's my fun topic. I'm curious to hear what y'all stats are if you played a full NBA game. But that was the 8th episode of the 5 Out podcast. Check us out on TikTok and on YouTube and on Spotify on this 5 Out basketball. It was your boy Everton Levy here on my own. Thank you for tuning in. And I'll see you next time. Thank you.
Thank you so much for tuning into this segment of the 5 Out podcast. I am Joey the Master Lee Master, and me and Everton are so thankful for your guys' support. If you want to keep supporting us, please check out the full podcast on Spotify and follow our TikTok account. Both of those will be in the bio, and make sure to leave a like and stay smooth.